Hey, what's up everybody? It's Thrive Hub, back with another video. Today's topic is near and dear to my heart-brain health. We're all about maximizing our potential, right? Feeling sharp, focused, and firing on all cylinders. Well, guess what? It all starts with that amazing organ in your head. Now you might be thinking, brain health? That's for doctors and scientists. But hold on, taking care of your brain isn't some complex medical mystery. It's about simple, everyday choices that add up to make a huge difference. We're going to break down 10 natural, easy-to-implement tips to boost your brain health. So, buckle up, get ready to upgrade your mental game, and let's dive right in. Alright, let's kick things off with the foundation of a healthy brain: your diet. Just like a car needs the right fuel to run smoothly, your brain needs the right nutrients. And when I say nutrients, I'm not talking about those processed, sugary snacks. I'm talking about whole, unprocessed foods packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Think about it. Your brain is constantly working, sending signals, processing information. It's like a high-performance engine that needs premium fuel. That's where those brain-boosting nutrients come in. They provide the building blocks for healthy brain cells, protect against damage, and keep everything running smoothly. One group of nutrients I want to highlight are omega-3 fatty acids. You've probably heard of them, right? They're like the superheroes of the brain world. Omega-3s are crucial for memory, learning, and even mood. That means loading up on fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. Not a fan of seafood? No worries. You can also find omega-3s in walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds, so ditch the junk food and embrace those brain-boosting nutrients. Okay, we've fueled our brains with some awesome nutrition. Now, let's get those bodies moving. You might be thinking, what does exercise have to do with my brain? Well, let me tell you, the connection is stronger than you think. Exercise isn't just about building muscles and looking good, it's like a full-on brain workout. When you exercise, your heart rate goes up, pumping more blood and oxygen to your brain. This increased blood flow is like giving your brain a supercharge, improving its function and protecting it from age-related decline. Start small. Find an activity you enjoy, whether it's brisk walking, dancing, swimming, or hitting the gym. The key is to make it a regular part of your routine. Trust me, your brain will thank you for it. We've talked about fueling our brains with the right foods and getting those bodies moving. Now it's time to talk about something equally important: sleep. Think of sleep as the ultimate brain reboot. It's when your brain gets to hit the reset button, clear out toxins, and consolidate memories. When you don't get enough sleep, your brain is like a phone running on low battery. You know how sluggish and slow your phone gets? That's exactly how your brain feels when it's sleep deprived. You might experience brain fog, difficulty concentrating, and even mood swings. On the other hand, when you prioritize sleep and get those solid 7 to 9 hours of shut-eye, your brain can function at its best. So, how can you improve your sleep hygiene? Start by establishing a regular sleep-wake cycle, even on weekends. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool, and avoid caffeine and alcohol before bed. Remember, sleep is not a luxury, it's essential for a healthy brain. Just like our bodies need regular exercise, our brains thrive on mental stimulation. Think of it like this: your brain is a muscle, and just like any other muscle, it needs to be challenged and exercised to stay sharp. The good news is there are tons of fun and engaging ways to give your brain a mental workout. One of my personal favorites is puzzles. Whether it's a crossword puzzle, Sudoku, or a good old-fashioned jigsaw puzzle, these activities force your brain to think critically, problem solve, and engage in spatial reasoning. Another fantastic way to exercise your brain is by reading. Reading transports you to different worlds, expands your knowledge, and improves your vocabulary. And hey, don't underestimate the power of learning a new language or musical instrument. The key is to find activities that you enjoy and that challenge you mentally. So ditch the mindless scrolling and give your brain a workout. We're social creatures by nature, and guess what? Our brains thrive on social connection. It's not just about feeling good. Social interaction plays a crucial role in maintaining a healthy brain. Think about it. When you engage in meaningful conversations, listen to others, and share experiences, you're stimulating your brain in powerful ways. Social interaction helps improve cognitive function, memory, and even language skills. Not only that, but strong social connections can also reduce stress, boost your mood, and provide a sense of belonging. So, Make an effort to nurture your relationships. Your brain will thank you for it. We've all been there. Deadlines piling up, responsibilities weighing us down, and that constant feeling of overwhelm. Stress is a natural part of life, but chronic stress can wreak havoc on our brains. When you're stressed, your body releases a surge of hormones like cortisol, which in small doses can be helpful. But when stress becomes chronic, those high cortisol levels can actually damage brain cells and impair cognitive function. That's why it's crucial to find healthy ways to manage stress. And no, I'm not talking about binge-watching TV or stress-eating a whole pizza. One of my go-to stress relievers is exercise. Other effective stress reduction techniques include meditation, deep breathing exercises, yoga, and spending time in nature. Find what works for you and make it a non-negotiable part of your day. You know how important water is for our physical health, right? Well, it's equally crucial for our brain health. Our brains are about 80% water, and even mild dehydration can impact cognitive function. Think about it. Water is involved in every single function in our body, including transporting nutrients to the brain, flushing out toxins, and regulating temperature. When we're dehydrated, our brains don't function as efficiently. We might experience brain fog, fatigue, headaches, and even difficulty concentrating. The good news is, staying hydrated is relatively simple. Make it a habit to carry a water bottle with you throughout the day and sip on it regularly. Remember, staying hydrated is like giving your brain a refreshing drink of water, keeping it functioning at its best. We've talked about all the amazing things you can do to boost your brain health. Now let's talk about what to avoid. Harmful substances. I'm talking about alcohol, drugs, and even excessive caffeine. These substances can wreak havoc on your brain, interfering with its normal function and even causing long-term damage. Alcohol, for example, is a depressant that slows down brain activity. It can impair judgment, coordination, and memory. Long-term alcohol abuse can lead to serious brain damage. Drugs, both illegal and prescription, can also have serious consequences for your brain. Protecting your brain means making smart choices and avoiding substances that can harm it. Remember how we talked about our brains thriving on challenges? Well, one of the best ways to challenge your brain is by continuously learning new skills. Learning new things keeps your brain active, strengthens connections between brain cells, and protects against cognitive decline. The great thing is, learning doesn't have to be boring. It can be anything that piques your interest, from learning a new language or musical instrument to taking up a new hobby like photography or cooking. When you challenge your brain with new information and skills, you're essentially giving it a workout, strengthening its ability to learn and adapt. This is especially important as we age, as it helps maintain cognitive function and prevent age-related decline. So embrace lifelong learning. Make it a habit to step outside of your comfort zone, try new things, and never stop expanding your horizons. Last but certainly not least, let's talk about the power of a positive mindset. You might be surprised to learn that your thoughts and beliefs can have a profound impact on your brain health. Chronic negativity, stress, and anxiety can create a toxic environment in your brain, leading to inflammation and impaired cognitive function. On the other hand, cultivating a positive mindset, practicing gratitude, and focusing on the good can actually change your brain for the better. Studies have shown that practicing gratitude can increase levels of dopamine and serotonin, those feel-good neurotransmitters that boost mood and reduce stress. It can also strengthen neural connections in the brain, improving memory and cognitive function. So how do you cultivate a more positive mindset? Start by practicing gratitude daily. Take a few moments each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for. Challenge negative thoughts and replace them with more positive ones. Remember, your thoughts have power. Choose to focus on the good, and your brain will reap the benefits. So there you have it, folks. 10 natural, actionable tips to boost your brain health and unlock your cognitive potential. Remember, taking care of your brain isn't about some complicated formula. It's about making simple, everyday choices that add up to make a world of difference. Start incorporating these tips into your life, and I guarantee you'll feel sharper, more focused, and ready to conquer the world. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more health tips. Stay healthy and keep your brain sharp.